Hey, this is Coach Bill. Glad you're back. Wanted to get a little bit more into our idea. Recently we talked about the philosophy of hitting. I want to talk a little bit about my philosophy of pitching. And understand, there are a lot of ways to do a lot of things, and there's a lot of videos out there that tell us how to do things. At the end of the day, you have to have some awareness and some feel and some ideas, some intent on what it is you're actually trying to do here on the mound. And a lot of times we create a whole bunch of fuzziness, and when we create fuzziness with our pitchers, with our players, that creates a lot of confusion. And once that begins to happen, we start to have some hiccups within the system or the process that we're trying to create. Okay, so just as the overarching 3,000-foot, 30,000-foot view of what it is that I'm trying to do. So when I'm pitching, what I'm looking to do, I'm looking to stay in the ground as long as I can, right? We're going to make our move. We're going to corkscrew that backside. So I want to stay in the ground as long as I can. I want to stay closed as long as I can. I want to rotate as late as possible. Okay, and that front foot strike is when I want to have that rotation. It's not necessarily part of my philosophy, but it is what I'm looking for. I want to make sure that I put on a great braking system. Okay, so I will have to hit that front side hard, so that I'm going to rotate around it, and that my hips are going to move correctly around that rotation. And then I just want to round the corner. I want to finish off that throw. Well, for the most part, I'm looking to stay 3/4 to just outside of my body with most of my pitchers to help me. That's what I'm looking at to make sure that they're getting good thoracic extension through the ball, that they're getting their shoulder through the ball for extension. So again, my philosophy, what is it? What matters most to me? I'm going to ask you, what matters most to you as a pitcher? What 3 things would you teach? What would you teach to me as a pitcher that is important to you? So again, for me, I'm going to stay stay in the ground as long as possible. That's us making the move. I'm going to stay closed as long as possible. That's us riding the mound, riding the slope. I'm going to rotate as long as possible. So once I get the front foot strike, I want to make sure that I'm in a good position. I want to check that area out. I want to put on the brakes, and I want to finish off that throw. Okay? Stay in the ground as long as possible. Stay close as long as possible. Rotate as late as possible. Put on the brakes. Finish off the move. Okay? That's it for this one. We'll start delving into each and every one of those items. We've done quite a bit of that so far to date. We'll continue to do that. And then also along the line, we'll start to look at some of the other items, actual in-game ideas that you can take with you to the mound. All right? I'll talk to you soon. Coach Bill, I'm glad you were here.